All right, Shalom. First, I'd like to start by saying all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles that rule well, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. This is Revelation chapter 20, verse 4. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushai. Right, you got brothers that are going to be killed for this, for having the truth, for knowing the truth, and not denouncing the Lord, just like in the ancient times, because the same prophets that were in the ancient times are here now today. It says, and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, NATO and the EU, neither his image, the philosophies that go into Roman philosophies, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads, that's that RFID microchip, or in their hands, as you can see, it's put that S on behind hands, so it doesn't matter which hand. And they lived and reigned with Yahushua 1,000 years. Right, reign in his kingdom as joint heirs, like it says in Romans chapter 8, I think it's verse 15 or it's verse 16. If you don't take that MOTB, you're going to reign with Yahushua, but it's going to be a forever rule. The 1,000 years, it doesn't mean it's going to be 1,000 years. We're going to reign forever. It's a scripture that basically say that. Because the kingdom of heaven is the Lord's kingdom, and it's going to be established forever. We are going to live forever and reign with Yahushua forever, man. Slovakia, yeah. Now I get this Revelation since my phone went to malfunction. Revelation chapter 2, verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil, the white man, not the actual spiritual demon Satan, shall cast some of you into prison, right? Them prisons or them concentration camps. That's what brothers is headed. That's what sisters are headed. You know? You got to prepare your mind and your spirit for it, that you may be tried, and you're going to be tried, you're going to be tested in them concentration camps or in them prisons. I know for a fact that they don't sell an Israelite diet in them prison systems. You might not eat. You might not drink for a couple days. That's why we're training ourselves now on fasting, and depending on the Lord. Some brothers might be beat. Some brothers might be tortured. Some brothers are going to be beheaded. It says, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. That's your test, your trial. And you shall have tribulation 10 days. This might be 10 days, might be more than 10 days. It might be a day, Be thou faithful unto death, right? So whatever, death, when they present death to you, take death. And I will give thee a crown of life, right? Yahushua was the example, man, of taking death. Paul, other apostles, So those were, examples to make you stronger. That's why when you read the word and you understand them stories and them scriptures, that's how you build your faith. And you keep rehearsing it till you get it in your spirit, and then keep rehearsing even then. After that, It says, he that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. The churches represents the Israelites, not the actual churches, the church building. Remember, the Lord said he dwelleth in us. He doesn't dwell in them temples anymore. That was done away with. He that overcometh, he that endureth, the things that's going to come upon this place, whether you be in prison and go through what I just said, or whether you be in the bush, hiding from Esau and his law dogs, so to speak, his military, his federal troops, or you just happen to endure the famine and the riots and the seditions and things like that. If you overcome those things, shall not be hurt of the second death. That second death is the thermonuclear missiles that's going to hit this place. So yeah, you will have to endure all those things so that you won't be destroyed by the Lord, man. Let me see if my phone will do it now. Okay. This is Romans chapter 8, verse 16. 15. Nope. It's 17. Okay, Romans 8 and 17. And if, I'll start at 16. The Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. And if children, then heirs, heirs of God, and joint heirs with Yahushua. See, a joint heir, a co-ruler, a joint ruler. If so be that we suffer with him, right? We got to suffer the same things that Yahushua suffered. Back in the ancient world, the brothers suffered. And this time, Yahushua is here with us in spirit. So we have to suffer the things he suffered, that we may be also glorified together, right? So we're going to be joint heirs with Yahushua ruling over the nations, but we have to pass the test on this side. Even though all Israel is going to be in a position of rulership in the kingdom of heaven, there's going to be rank. You know, you're going to have the ones of us that's Yahushua of the elect and the brothers, but you have the elect that's going to be over the rest of the nation of Israel, because we stood and did the work like the Lord did, you know. So we're going to be rewarded for that. You know, so with that being said, call Allah Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles that rule well, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.